Hello, my name is Taylor Bernholtz, and I'm here today to talk about the WBS and strategic management and strategic planning processes. First, a WBS is a hierarchical structure of workload breakdown to achieve the deliverables for the required scope. So this is such a valuable part of the project because a WBS is an organizational tool that lays out everything in a visual structure on what exactly needs to be done. This is only changed by the project manager or client stakeholders, and they only should be changed really when there's a significant adjustment in the project scope that would drive a change in the WBS. When talking about a management structure as a whole or the WBS process, there's a large difference between strategic management and strategic planning. Strategic planning is a future-oriented event which determines the overall strategy used for the project's priorities. In contrast with that, a strategic management is an accumulation of decisions that form a plan to execute and implement the overall organization goals. So in the beginning of the project, strategic planning should be used, and in the preparation phases, strategic management is utilized more in the implementation and evaluation stages after that planning has already been implemented. So strategic plans can fail for a number of reasons. The first being a key component, which is communication. If there's not a strong flow of communication between the project manager and the client, it's likely to not set up a very successful project. Or in turn, also, if there's not a lot of communication between the project manager and the rest of the project team, it's going to convolute the overall objectives of the project. Another reason could be an issue with the motivated management. If the management isn't staying top of the project goals and isn't pushing towards meeting those objectives, it's likely that the project will have an unsuccessful operation. And lastly is cooperation. So this is amongst the entire project team as a whole. If they're not on board with accepting the change or pushing the change, it's not going to have a strong focus to achieve that overall goal. There are several components of strategic management. The first being environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and strategy evaluation. So first, in that environmental scanning, it's just the process of gathering and collecting information relevant to the project. In this phase, they both analyze internal and external factors that might contribute to the overall success. In the strategy formulation stage, it's mainly the planning for the course of action. Then comes the strategy implementation. So this is basically putting all that planning into an implementation phase and executing the overall goals. So after any plan has been implemented, there's always that strategy evaluation stage where the project team will take a look at the overall management process and implementation process and evaluate any changes that need to occur either within the implemented change or post-change effects. The responsibility of a strategic manager is to oversee the entire project as a whole. They're involved in the planning and implementation phases as well as evaluating the project post-implementation. Strategic planning is such a crucial aspect that all companies should incorporate in their change management process just because it's an effective way to analyze each structure of the implementation change and evaluate the change after it's already been implemented. It is a good way to make sure goals are getting achieved and what areas your company can do better. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a great day.